Hey all, Sean here. Game on, cards and collectibles. Today I've got an SGC order. Thought I'd share with you guys. Have a small 6-card order that I had sitting here, was ready to send it in, and I knew that with SGC, you can go ahead and send your cards in and get them back in a week to a week and a half. So super quick turnaround time, and that's exactly what took place on this order. Sent it in the beginning of the week, had it back by the end of the following week. Now, if you're asking yourself why I sent these in to SGC, opposed to any of the other grading companies, well, for me, number one is the quick turnaround time on some cards that I had sitting here ready to be slabbed up. But most importantly, for SGC, I really like the 9.5 Mint Plus grade. And I try to utilize that as much as possible. For me to send these into PSA, they would likely be 9s. There's slight imperfections on these cards. Some a little bit more than others. But for the most part, I know that if I send them into PSA, I'm going to get a 9, possibly even worse, with my inconsistencies lately I've been getting with PSA. So I know that I have the ability to get a 9 or 9.5 on these with the consistency that I've come to appreciate with SGC, and 9.5s hold a little bit more value than a 9. Card also has to have good eye appeal in an SGC holder, which not all cards do, so that's part of it as well. It just makes sense at this point to send these to SGC. So let's go ahead and see what I've got here and what grades they came back as. Now, the first one up is going to be a 1990-91 Skybox Michael Jordan. Very popular card. And I thought this one looked pretty good. I actually pulled this from a box just a year or two ago. And it came back as a 9. Now, I totally fine with that. I kind of expected it to get a 9, possibly a 9.5. But looks really nice. This particular card in the color. It's got a good eye appeal in the SGC holder. And with PSA, just not so sure that it would have gotten the the guaranteed mint grade. Now the next one here I'm going to hold off till the end because that's my big card of the order. Next up we have a pack pulled card. This I pulled in a pack of Rookies and Stars. This is the Justin Jefferson, but this is the green parallel. It's got a little bit of edge wear, so I'm not expecting a 10 by any means, or maybe not even a 9.5. So I'd be okay with a 9 on this one. And again, it's a simple card. It looks good in an SGC holder, and it does come back a 9. So not too surprising there. Again, hopeful for a 9.5, but okay with a 9. Not expecting any crazy, 7s or 8s or anything like that. So nice looking card, one of the best wide receivers in the game today, and it's a parallel, so it holds a little bit of value. Next up, I have a 2019 Donruss Optic Tony Pollard. This is the hollow. It's got that silver shine to it, that chromium shine. Really nice looking card. I thought it would look good in an SGC holder. It does have some imperfections. I know it's got some centering issues, and it comes back a 9. Okay, not too surprised there. You can see left to right, it's about 55-45. Top to bottom is actually more like 60-40. So it does have some centering issues, but sharp card. We don't know what's going to happen with Tony Pollard right now. His future, might be with the Cowboys, might not be. So next up, we have a 2012 Fletcher Cox Prism rookie. This one is got some off-centering issues. But he's in the Super Bowl now. He's really a fan favorite on the defense and has been for the last 10 years with the Eagles. And so I've had this card in my collection for 10 years, so I figured I'd better get it graded. And yeah, it did come back a 9. Again, not too surprised here. This card has definitely left to right centering issues, but now that he's in the Super Bowl, thought I'd go ahead and get this card slabbed up and see if I can move it. So nice looking card, though. All right, then next we have a 2017 UD Goodwin Champions Taylor Fritz Mini. This is the Lady Luck Green, numbered to 25. One of the stars in the new Netflix special, Breakpoint. I know this one has some issues. I don't expect this one to get even a mint necessarily. This card has some edge and corner wear, but I want to get it slabbed up because I know that he doesn't have a lot of cards. And it gets an 8.5. Not too surprised there. Like I said, there's some, not so much centering. The centering's pretty decent on this card, but it's got some edge wear and some soft corner issues. A couple of the corners there you can kind of see maybe. Definitely the bottom left. You can see the little whiting there. But it's a green card. Tennis is associated with the color green, so I think it's a really nice card on that black background. Say that 3 times fast. I'm a big fan of his. So maybe winning some more championships and become one of the greats. And hopefully, being a U.S. tennis player, we'll have a great one for years to come. And for the finale, we've got the 2004 Topps Yadier Molina Rookie Card First Edition. This is the first printing version of this card, so it holds a little bit more value. It does have a couple small, I would call them, I guess, print defects. They're tiny little color dots that are very minute on the back. All right, it got a 9.5. It's exactly what I was hoping. That's what I pre-graded it as. I was a little concerned. Other than that, this card has almost perfect centering. There's your first edition. It has great, corners. Everything looks great on this card. Like I said, it just has 2 little dots on the back. That, other than that, I really would have probably, probably gotten a 10 on this, but just too concerned with sending it to, somewhere like PSA where I'd probably get a 9 since they don't have a 9.5 grade. You can kind of see maybe just like one of the dots right there, and then there's a even smaller dot somewhere else on the back. I don't remember, but that kind of, the value on this one at least covers the cost of the grading fees, and pretty much everything else, is a bonus. So overall, I'd say I'm pretty satisfied with this order. Everything came back pretty much as expected. Sure, I would have liked a couple more 9.5s, but I knew going in that there was likely going to be, Yadier Molina in particular was the one that I really wanted to get a 9.5 on. So I'm glad to see that. And he had a great career, probably a Hall of Famer. And it's one of his better cards out there. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you get a chance. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy your day. We'll see you next time.